thank you all for joining in. Listen, you all. For those who don't know us, I say this every week. Y'all should know us by now. But, our goal is to help and heal someone. We don't care what situation you are in. We don't judge no one. How could we judge anyway? That's not our job. But you never know how you might help someone. You can be talking to someone. You can meet somebody in the grocery store. And that's the person that God is speaking through to get to you. We need to stop. No. Okay. So, stop that, Janine. And y'all know we real, so this real life. And I think I got this iPad upside down. I know that's the problem. I'm sorry. Bear with me. I was wondering what it's doing. Oh.
It'll
It's gonna fix.
Sure.
Thank you all for joining in. Y'all, we have a special guest tonight, and we want to really thank our guests because you don't know how God works when you walk into his plan, and that's the plan. Y'all always tell y'all, my plan don't work out. So I'm following his plan. We have someone that's very talented.
Yes.
Well, that's right. She is. She's a very beautiful woman.
Vice versa.
Thank you. She is an actress. She's a hairstylist. She's a makeup artist. She should have touched us up today before we got started.
Y'all was already flying. I came here 45 minutes early.
We showed out today for our guests. Okay,
That's what the streets was saying.
I'm sorry
They
on
always
Facebook if I
early.
got y'all dizzy. I don't know what my iPad doing. Not on y'all. This is what I'm really impressed. She's a sketch artist, and I hopefully we can get with her later and help us sketch something
See some
for
of her,
us.
or
yeah.
even see some of
No,
her
we want her to
sketches.
sketch something. We'll pay for it. We want to make her. We want to patronize, and also she's a professional dancer. And I used to be a dancer, so not that kind of dancer, y'all.
Right,
I used to be an avid ballet dancer. Yeah, we have to clarify this.
I did.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh my.
Tell.
Yeah, you can tell. She's poised.
Yes.
Yeah. So we want to welcome our
loving that.
We want to welcome our guest. Her name is Tara.
Hi,
Is
Tara
it-
Cheri.
Tara Cheri. Yep. So we want to welcome our guests. And if I missed something, you can add on to let the viewers know.
Yes.
Sheesh. For the most part, I think you
I
done
captured
covered.
it all. I did real good with that good research, huh?
Yeah, you covered. You did really good. I appreciate you all for having me. I appreciate Cordell and Pastor Mike for inviting me here.
Awesome.
But yes,
Awesome guys.
the energy was great from the parking lot.
The energy's still great. We doing this in here.
Yes.
So she has something real big coming up this weekend, you all, on Saturday. And I encourage you all.
Yes.
The link
Yes.
is, if you're watching on YouTube, we put the link where you can purchase tickets. Y'all, this is huge. It's huge because someone decided to share their life story. Sometimes people, I don't want people to know, I don't want people to look at me like this. I don't want...
They be worried about outside.
What somebody
Yes.
what somebody think.
Yes.
They talked about Jesus. So why you worried about what they think? So you never
Exactly.
know. Your
Exactly.
experience can help somebody else. So he took it to the big screen. And she is a part of that. She's one of the actresses in the movie. And you all, please purchase tickets. Patronize our folks.
You can purchase tickets on my page, Pastor Mike's page, Cordell's page. Pretty much anybody in the cast, you can purchase tickets off their page. Go to
And they
their
have
page. with the
manual
link.
tickets too, right?
Absolutely,
You
you
got
can purchase
something with
tickets
you
at the door. But you spoke on vulnerability.
Yep.
That is a real skill.
That is.
That is a skill to have just to show vulnerability. Everybody want to appear perfect.
Yep.
Nobody
They
want to
do.
talk about what they're going through.
Nope.
A lot of people are going, especially our own. We go through things in secrecy, not even
Yes.
realizing the beauty, the blessing. Your gift comes from your story, so tell it.
Yes,
So I'm like,
tell
I told you,
it.
Pastor Mike bringing me out my shell.
Is he breaking out
So
your
it's like,
shell?
if he can tell
that's
it,
beautiful.
going through that,
Going through
Yeah.
that. That's awesome.
clearly I can talk about my little stuff.
You can talk about you all. Sometimes I go through stuff, and I'm gonna share this. Like when I had fibroids, I thought that was something. I was like, okay, this doctor just made this up because I had not heard nobody talk about it. Nobody who, what is it? And then when he started telling me about it, so I'm running to my family, aunties. Oh, I got that. Oh yeah, we all had who? Because nobody
They
said
didn't
nobody
say
said
nothing.
Nobody
nothing.
talked
Yeah,
about it.
I'm over here dying, and y'all let me die, and not knowing that this is a
emotionally
thing.
walked you through it.
Absolutely.
Right. Yeah.
Absolutely. So let's dig in. Let's talk about this great movie that's coming up. The movie is called My Father's Blood.
Father's Blood.
This is what I want to know. What made you want to audition for it? I mean, how did that come about? What drew your interest?
Well, Joe Smith. Hey.
Hey, I hope he's watching.
Right.
He had have events all the time where you can come audition,
Okay.
Do your monologue or whatever. I did my monologue a year before. He actually called me to audition for another role.
Okay.
Which is another thing. I say it all the time. Go for it. Audition. A lot of times people get discouraged because you may not hear something right then and there, or they may tell you you may not got the part. But just because they don't need you for that, it does not mean that they don't have other things lined up. So never walk out of anywhere speaking negative. You don't know who. Speaking negative, just being down on yourself, assuming that you didn't do good. That's not always the case. So he actually called back a year later. 365. It was over that.
Wow, you had forgot all about it.
I did. I thought it was a setup.
You did.
When the number came through,
Absolutely.
and it said, "Is this Tara Cheri number still?" I gave a number to my sister. I'm like, "Call this number and see who it is."
Wow.
Like she would know the voice.
Absolutely.
But
Exactly.
I'm like, she didn't know who it was either. So I called the number. He said, "This is Joe Smith. You auditioned a year." I'm like, "Okay," because would nobody know that?
Absolutely.
You auditioned a year ago. He knew exactly where it was. So I'm like, "Oh, okay." I had to put my professional voice on.
Yeah, the show.
He said, he asked me to come in to do a audition.
Okay.
But again, speaking of never giving up, I did not get the role that he had me come in and audition for, which was great because the person who did it, TT, I'm not sure of her sure of her social media name, but she played the mom.
Okay.
She freaking nailed it. She was professional. She did her thing. She nailed it. Made me want to go look into her other work, but she did good. And he's like, "You know what? You fit the part of another person," which was crazy though, because I'm still wondering with Joe. He said, "You fit the person named Donita." But the thing is she was like super ghetto. On the 10 to 1 she was like a 9 when it come to ghetto. So I'm like, "You said I fit that?"
Yeah, you was.
Okay.
He saw something in you.
I did it, but he had to pull me out of that too.
He did.
Because I went to the audition. He had to pull my script. He pulled my script. He was like, I need this. Bring it. So I got it. I delivered it. And he was like, "You got to scale back. It's too ghetto. You got to scale back."
He
was like, "You got to scale back." Man. And it was funny because when I was doing part of the scenes, the person that was in the scene, the lead, the person who got the guy who got the lead role, Chip, he did amazing too.
Absolutely. Shout out to Chip.
I know it when I put a little extra on it. I think I scared him a little bit because we was in the middle of a scene. His face was like
wait a minute.
Joe was like, "You can scale it back a little bit."
She was mad.
It's almost like he forgot his line or something. But
somebody want to know if it's not a Christian. It's not.
No, it's not
No,
a Christian
it's
movie.
real life.
It's real. It is a Christian movie, but it's real life because even real life Christians go through real life things.
Yeah,
Because when you leave out of that church, life start lifing.
Exactly.
It's every day. This is church. We're talking about the testimony
you
now.
You church from anywhere. And I want to tell you all something, too. When you apply for a position, you audition, whatever it is, if it's something that God don't have for you, he's going to block it. And you're going to leave out of there, "Oh, my God, I didn't get this job. I didn't get this." It wasn't for you. It wasn't for you. This one was.
Yeah.
It's like, "Oh, I get to play the mom." And then the real mom came in and I'm like, she killed it. She killed it.
She killed it.
She killed it. But I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't have been able to deliver that.
At all.
I wouldn't be able to deliver
you
that.
recognize it.
I
and
reckon
it's okay.
it wasn't for me.
Because this role was for you, right?
It would have been awkward. Oh, yeah. They just been looking at Joe like, "My God."
You couldn't do it. Okay, so we want to know, can you relate to the character at all? Like, as being yourself, anything in that character, can you relate to it? Like, I saw myself, I remember one time, this was me.
Honestly, when I first when we first started shooting, At first it started, honest moment. At first it started with me just trying to cushion my resume out there and taking the job. But as we started doing the film and read the script, I started to see other people that I'm close to who could relate to the story. But then by the time we got finished with the whole thing, I'm like, this is kind of my story.
It is your story.
I was blinded by it because I'm like, okay, I wasn't into the drugs. I never sold the drugs or anything like that. But if you take drugs out of it and you replace that with something else, it's the same thing. Not even with just me, with anybody. If you take the drugs out and replace it with, okay, your father might have pushed you into prostitution. Your father might have pushed you into alcoholism, anything. Just looking for your, not even father, just your parents' approval. And doing what you got to do to get it, and it's still not. It's like, sheesh, I admire Pastor Mike, because who wants to make a movie about not being the chosen one?
And it happens all the time.
Everybody want to be that it person,
absolutely.
but he wasn't.
Absolutely. And like I talked to Mike, and I told him, I said, Mike, a book don't come with parents. It don't. So
absolutely not.
What he saw probably in the other children, and he probably, like with his having asthma, he was speaking on the asthma, and I said, technology wasn't even like it is. Medicine wasn't like it is. They didn't even really know what asthma was. Okay, you a lot of breath, sit your hips down. That, not knowing that asthma can really kill you, but it doesn't come with a book. I don't care what nobody say. So.
Pastor Mike's mom reminds me a lot of my mom. To be in that situation like that and still find a way to keep your faith, stay positive.
Yeah.
Like, did you heard the stories?
Everything that you did. I always say this. I told Dina this one time. Like, when I ride through neighborhoods, I look at houses and be like, I wonder what they doing in there. I do. I be wondering what they in there doing. I wonder what everybody. Don't always say that. Right, she like, you be wondering about too much. No, because it's a whole lot going on in there.
Within every hut on that block or house in that block is a story.
Exactly.
It's a story.
It's a real story.
It is.
It is. Yeah. Dina got questions. You want me to keep going?
I mean, I
know you got a real story.
Don't fight over me.
No, we fight. We love her, y'all. Her spirit was very awesome. I love it. You sure?
I cannot steer her.
Okay, so I'm going to ask my question. What advice would you give someone else that want to be an actress or want to be in the film industry, but they just don't know what avenues to take?
From a personal experience, get out your shell.
That's it.
Get out your shell. My thing was, I could have been doing this a long time ago. But my thing is, I was so used to who I knew, not even realizing that's why my blessings were being blocked. You already know who you know. You already know what they about. You already know what they have to offer. Go meet other people. Those are the people you're going to learn from. You don't know them. So go meet other people. People watch. People study people.
Absolutely.
Acting was also a great outlet for me.
Okay.
But get out there, talk to people, learn be curious about everybody's story. Tell your story. I tell my story through my craft.
There you go.
But go for it. Audition. Nothing is gonna come to you. Ain't no producer gonna knock on your door.
They don't know you in there.
They don't know you in
or
there.
nothing's gonna fall in your lap. Like
they're not doing that. Nobody's just gonna hop in your inbox or no.
None of that. And what I love,
well, Joe did, but no, I'm right. But I auditioned for him.
Right.
I auditioned for him.
Okay.
But nobody's going to come to you.
No.
Ain't nobody gonna write your own story. Get out there, audition, and if you don't get that audition, figure out what happened at that audition to where you didn't get it. Pay attention to what it was that you did that allowed you to get the position, and just go from there.
Yeah. That's the thing. Don't give up. Absolutely.
So I do have a question. So,
she freestyling. She said,
I do have stuff, but I just thought of this. So do you have in mind like who you would want to play a role with or have a experience like
That's one of my questions, but that's a little different.
Yeah. Like you have anyone in mind that you want to act,
that you ever dreamed of, like
performing with, like who you want? Do you have a favorite actor,
locally,
or
just period?
Just period.
Because we're going big.
Angela Bassett.
That's my girl. I always want my arms like her. That's a dream of mine.
Angela Bassett. I freaking love her range.
Okay.
I love her range. It's a lot of people out
We
there.
going big.
Sheesh.
We
Yeah,
going
but
big.
Angela Bassett. It's a
If
few.
you had
I'm
a
just having
leading
a.
role that you wanted, who would the leading person that you would want to have this role with?
Male or well,
It could
Angela
be male or-
Bassett is
yeah.
she said that.
See,
one.
locally, I'm still learning a lot of people.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. It can be somebody.
So I don't want to step over nobody or anybody. But yeah, locally, I'm still learning a lot of people. But already out there, that one's kind of hard. I'm gonna have to get back to that one because I've been watching a lot of TV now, and I'm realizing people that I overlooked. Like, sheesh, I didn't know you, but it wasn't that they were never good. I just wasn't paying attention.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of a hard one right now.
Yeah, but
I used to
Angela's-
just say Angela, but there's so many out there now.
Yeah.
What about a love scene? Can I ask that?
A love scene. What about
Who would you want? Like
They play a love scene
actor
with.
you want to?
him? No, I'm playing. Overclicking.
That's right, Q. You see that? That'll do it. That's my type of girl right there.
With that one, it's hard to say.
be a
I would go off connection.
Okay.
Yeah, I would go off
that's
connection. I don't
awesome.
think I could just pinpoint somebody because I'm
got
like, I don't know, but
somebody, that's
connection.
That's awesome. That's good stuff.
Yeah, connection. And we can go from there.
That'll do it.
Because you can see somebody. There's been times to where I, would view somebody either on social media or on TV and don't feel anything, but I've seen them in real life and like,
Yeah. You like?
okay, yeah, all right,
I don't know. Yeah. This-
maybe.
That yeah,
Maybe.
like that big screen did everything. Yeah, that's
Maybe.
true. I hear that.
Right.
Boy.
It's good stuff. All right, so we always have topics. It's not about the movies. It's about real life. You had
No, I'm
okay.
listening.
I don't want to
I'm just
overstep. All right, so we want to
You pay
know.
attention to every little thing.
We
like,
want to know: should boundaries change when your significant other go on a girls trip or a guys trip? So, for example, if you go on a girls trip, if you're in a relationship and you got to be at home at 2:30 because everything closed at 2. When you go on a girls trip, do you think the boundaries should stay the same because you're on this trip, or you feel like I'm on this trip with my girls and I don't want to be the Debbie Downer, so whatever they got planned, we come in at 4 or don't come in back to the hotel room. Do you think it should stay the same on a girls trip opposed to when you're here?
I think it should be flexible. I'm real big on transparency.
Okay.
Communication. As long as something is communicated, it's not just telling somebody.
Right.
If a person that you're talking to is listening to understand and you can help them truly understand what the situation is and you ain't just out here just disregarding what somebody feel or what it is, if you can communicate that, I don't see the problem. But yeah, you should, hey, everybody going out, X, Y, and Z, I'm letting you know this is where we gonna be. Keep that location on. Anything change, let them know. But yeah,
listening to understand
Listening
is what
to
I
understand.
captured, and that's
Actively listening.
so
Absolutely.
those two little words right there are key.
if a person just ain't trying to hear you at all,
Right. Because they didn't draw their own picture already.
okay, or already have a set.
Exactly.
But yeah, listening, transparency, because it could be the other way around. The same person going to guys trip and
Absolutely.
be like, you not going to ask, and you're like, dang, I remember how I acted. But no, if that's what, communication.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give my opinion because we are sisters with opinions. Not that any opinion is right. Q, stop laughing. But I just, this is my opinion. If I'm in a committed relationship and we're communicators, we already communicating. If I go on a girls trip, I don't want to be. It's 6 to 10 of us on this. Well, hold on, y'all. We riding in the Uber and. The Uber got to bring me back at 2:30. And, I want to be with somebody that understand that I'm on this girls trip. You trust me, I trust you. I'm sliding my hips right with everybody else, and I'm coming back in with everybody else. It's not going to be nothing extra, but I want it to be that way, if that makes sense. I don't want to feel uncomfortable. I've been waiting on this trip down to get here, and I don't want to be like, oh, y'all, you know what? Shh. I had to get in my own Uber. I'll see y'all later. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
That's just my
now you
opinion.
separated from the group.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Liable for others, leaving
Then
room for
everybody
other
else,
stuff
girl,
to
I
happen.
know you lying. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't want to
baby, you gonna put me in a position for them to talk about?
Don't do that
Right.
to me.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's just my opinion. I think people, you
Agreed.
should be with somebody that understand. We in this together. I'm not trying to do nothing. I want to be with you.
Yeah.
But you always have to have something healthy with your friends and enjoy them too. So that's just my opinion.
But if you know your partner, then they already know
Yeah.
that you good when you say that.
Absolutely.
Right.
Now, if your partner that you trying to not even ask permission
Right.
to stay out,
Exactly.
to bend the curfew, then it was like he said not. Then she ain't gonna tell her friends what the real reason behind that
absolutely.
is.
They
But
be like, my stomach hurt. I got. I'll see y'all later. I gotta go back to the room. I don't want to do that either.
no, I agree with you.
And I also, it goes for when I'm still here. I'm here. We can go out and maybe everything do close at 2, but y'all, let's go get some whatever that we want to go get to eat. Why can't I feel comfortable enough to get in? Oh yeah, babe, we going to get. I don't even do anything next. I'm doing it tonight. I'm showing up. Babe, we going to get
don't like
Coney
the
Island
names.
or something. Then you might get to Coney Island line, sliding out the door, but. Yeah, I don't want.
Right.
Yeah, so
Not to mention when you go out of town, the whole unless you're working, the whole intention of going out of town is
Is
to
to
explore the
explore the
city.
city.
Exactly.
So it's like,
Yep.
Right.
If this don't open until after the
There you
time,
go.
or
Right.
if this don't
Absolutely.
explore the city,
Yeah.
otherwise I could have got a hotel back at home.
There you go. That'll do it. That'll do it.
Shit.
That's
it.
exactly what do it.
Oh, she got one.
I do.
She's showing out tonight.
So, do you think just hypothetically, because we don't know your situation, but just a question. So, when you want to get to know someone, do you feel like you need to tell them how to love you?
Absolutely not. I don't believe in telling nobody nothing.
Okay.
Because if I tell you everything about me, you're going to know how to use that to your advantage. You're going to know what not to do, what not to do. And then it takes the fun out of actually learning somebody. I'm not telling you nothing. What you're going to learn is going to be based 100% off observation. You're going to learn my habits based off observation. And in order for you to do that, that requires spending time with somebody.
Absolutely.
Right. Paying attention.
I
Exactly.
always want to piggyback off.
But I'm not about to sit on the phone and let you talk my ear off, or I'm not going to talk your ear off, telling you I like the color purple, X, Y, and Z. I be over there on that. No, you're going to put some time in.
Yeah.
And if you don't, then that is my answer. So, yeah, no.
And I agree with her because if
Hey,
I
that
gotta-
right back. No, I'm
Right.
playing.
Exactly. Absolutely. And then if I gotta tell you how to love me,
I'm not telling you nothing.
I mean, I'm building a bear. I'm making.
But if you really
yeah.
think about it,
I'm making
I mean,
good
but if you think about it, some people, a person in their mind, they're thinking like, I don't want to mess up. I'm just to give you a different perspective. But
I don't think it's no such thing as messing up.
right. But
If that's
I'm
who
just
you
saying,
are, don't hide it.
But
Put it
me
out there.
personally, I feel that you would do better sitting back and paying attention and listening, right?
That requires time.
But it requires
If
time.
you're always on the go, or if you always got
Right.
something to do, or you always putting somebody on the back burner.
But then I thought about, what if that person don't know? They don't know. They don't even know what real love is. So, you understand what I'm saying? Like, what if they don't
Listen to
know?
Mary J. Blige song, "Real Love."
No,
That's
I'm just
another
saying.
reason I believe in.
I assume what if I tell you everything. This is what I assume because this is what I experienced. You
Tell
get what I'm
everybody
saying?
you don't have to. They don't have to put the time in. If you told them everything,
Right.
You don't have to put the time in.
Right.
But putting time in, getting to know somebody. I ain't about to tell you everything. No, you're about to learn what my irritations are, and we're gonna discuss them if it ever happens. I ain't gonna just tell you. Ain't nobody no kid, but you're going to
Right.
learn by putting the time in.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's good stuff.
Other than that, I need to see them, and they need to see me in all seasons, and then you'll be
There
able
you
to
go.
see if
What
you in
you
love with
say?
me, if you can
What
do
you
it.
say?
But I need to
If
see
you
how
can-
you
if
are
you
when
can
you
work with my
angry.
flaws.
I need to see how you are when you broke.
Right.
I need to see how you are when you up.
Right.
All of that. I need to see how you are when you ugly. When your hair ain't done. You in your Frederick Douglass mode. All of that. I need to see how you
Or you
are.
look good in clothes, you take them clothes
Say,
off.
okay, them little boobs go
absolutely.
east west. I need to see. If I still love you when you take that bra off, no.
Yeah, all
Right,
of that.
right.
That's real
Let me
stuff.
see you in all seasons, and then we go
awesome.
from there. And if I
Absolutely.
still can do it, then we got something. If not, then let me
That's
know up
it.
front. Please don't make me go 8 years. Please don't let me go 8 years.
And you sent your representative.
okay, I didn't get you put a light on my resume. Said I'm this.
Exactly,
I'm like I
right,
cook every
exactly.
time. Don't do that.
Don't do
let me
that.
know up front.
Absolutely. I agree. I totally agree.
I hear that.
Boy, that was a good question.
That
Though.
is a good one because some people, they indulge in it.
Yeah, but no, I ain't talking. I ain't saying nothing. But if you ask, I'll touch bases on it. But that's why I feel like that's why a lot of relationships go sour. People talk too much and no action.
There
Stop
you go.
talking.
Absolutely.
Show me.
Yeah.
Show
Because
me.
when you buy that good vehicle, you don't know about that vehicle like that.
Okay.
You read about it, but when you start driving and you notice, okay, this car do this. I'm
And
learning
then you
about
only
this
then
vehicle.
you only do a test drive for like what, 15
you
minutes?
say?
Can't be ignoring that little, what you call that little funnel with the little drips? If that baby done been on since I bought it. Like,
Right, exactly.
like, what that mean?
Right.
what that mean? A little engine sign. I thought it was a camera. Like,
What you
oh, no.
Right.
Got another question. Do you think women like to hear men moan?
Do I think? Absolutely. Because we ain't on set. Talk.
There you go. What you say? Absolutely.
I
You
need
wanna
to know.
Absolutely.
A little bit more, a little less. Let me know. I don't. Cause
Moaning is I think it's a language.
it is.
It's a language.
It's a strong expression, ain't
That's
it?
what I was
It's
gonna
a
say.
I like that. That's right. You see that? Absolutely. That's right.
Ain't it? But no, it's an expression.
Because
Yeah.
I think some people like, oh, he was. No, I want you to, because
Okay.
that's let me know a whole lot.
It's like
Yep,
the
absolutely.
mamas that be whooping their kid. If you don't cry,
Yep,
You want me to keep going?
I'm going harder.
Yep,
Let me know
absolutely.
what I'm doing. Let me know how well I'm doing.
So women like to hear y'all moan. Y'all
Okay?
heard it. Y'all
Let me
hearing
know
it from
something
women.
so I know how my performance. This is really a silent report card. How am I doing?
Exactly.
Okay, am I passing? Because if I'm not passing, you're gonna go somewhere else.
What you,
So let
it's
me
a progress
know.
report.
That's
What
just,
you
I
say?
think that has somebody insecure. You in a minute, anybody saying no, you don't feel nothing.
Right.
Nothing. I'm gonna start putting my shirt.
You're not?
I'm insecure. I ain't never insecure.
Exactly.
Say something.
That's
Yeah.
right.
They caught your tongue. The cat.
You see it.
There's something wrong with baby
Absolutely.
vocals. You don't feel nothing. Maybe it's broke down.
Is
there.
It's broke. We don't want them broke.
It's broke down there.
Not
The
broke.
work efficiently.
Oh, God,
What
I
it's to
cannot.
say on what is it called? Insecure. What she tell her friend?
That's what
I can't say it because I don't want
you
Pastor
can
Mike
say.
take me
You
up.
can say. He told me when he was on here. I said everything. I said, "Am I going there?" He said, "Well, I'm gonna go with you. We gonna hold hands going. If that's the case, you can say this
Gasoline
is for the
draw.
opinions. Yeah, absolutely.
But yes, that is say something. Say something.
Communicate. One thing about relationships, people communicate about everything, but sex they don't want to communicate about. So for some reason, people don't want to talk about it. But everybody has sex.
That's one of them, and just how they feel.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
they don't know how they feel, and sex is like
Absolutely.
the two big. I think.
Yeah.
That people
And
don't want
that
to
they
talk.
don't
But
know
everybody
how-
having sex. Somebody having sex right now, and they can't communicate about it.
I can understand. I can kind of understand, like how or why, because well, for one, if men bring sex up and bring it up too soon, there's no safe time to bring it up. Bring it up too soon,
Absolutely.
she think that's all you want.
Yep.
But if you don't
Absolutely.
say nothing at all, she's gonna think you're not attracted to
There you
her.
go.
So it's
That's
like,
great points. Like when do you bring it up?
Yeah.
And
It's
then
it gotta
how
be a
people are
medium.
raised.
Yeah, it's gotta be
you
a
know,
medium,
The way
yeah.
people raised, most of the time, nobody in the house want to talk about it.
At-
Nobody wanted. So they're
oh,
uncomfortable
I
about it.
had
Or didn't
kids
talk about it.
and
Yeah.
was still scared. I still wanted
Talk
my
about
daddy to think I was a virgin,
That's
even though it was obvious. But
absolutely.
don't.
Child running around in the same room, and you like.
Okay,
You
it's not mine.
was
It's not
married.
mine.
You was a virgin Mary.
Okay, it's not my head too.
Absolutely.
It's like, it's not my
I
kid.
mean, well, yeah, because I experienced,
absolutely.
as a teenager, you were like, even though you know you were.
Exactly.
I am
right.
not
Well, no, I
telling
wasn't.
nothing.
No, I wasn't.
Right.
I'm just saying, that's what-
Absolutely
That's
not.
so true.
No.
Nope, I'm not doing anything.
Yes.
Yep.
But yeah.
The angel.
Absolutely. Cordell said, y'all having a ball over there. We are. We needed this. This is good stuff.
And there's no, I don't think there's no good way to bring it up or no safe space to bring it up. Because I ain't going to ask you, especially if we ain't did it yet, like, who was your best partner? That was a setup
Now,
question.
that's
Who
the
your
next
best
question
partner?
right there.
And I don't care if we ain't never had sex, you better
Better
say me.
That's how I feel. Yeah. Don't be.
You better say me.
Right.
Because if you say somebody else, ooh.
And then you
It's
ask
all-
the
yeah.
question.
Create a fake page
but
and go to
you
her
ask-
page. You know what I'm saying?
Then you ask the question knowing you don't want to hear
I'm
that.
gonna ask her like, "What did you do? Teach me." But no,
Certain stuff I don't want to know.
I don't want to know. But we asked somebody.
Listen, me.
She always say that.
I'm
I do.
straight.
Yeah,
I really don't. I don't.
Like what?
I don't need to know those
Yeah,
things.
nah, because the estimate is you playing on your own mental.
Yeah, for me.
But if you volunteer the information, I'm gonna listen.
Yeah, see,
Oh,
she
yeah,
wanna know.
oh
You hear
yeah.
that? She wanna
If you
know.
volunteer, I'm definitely gonna listen.
Even if it's about
but
an
I'm
ex,
not.
even if it's about an ex.
Yeah, I'm
Now,
gonna
I don't want to know about
listen.
the
I'm gonna
ex-sex
listen.
partner, but let me know who your exes are. So when I get in the room,
Oh,
you
okay.
always supposed to
No, okay.
put me in a position where I'm one up. So, but
said,
I know. He told me. He told me. He told you suck. No, I'm playing. He said I was better.
Exactly, right.
Tell him, babe. Tell her. You know, we be wanting our man to hurt their feelings.
What if he called you the wrong name during sex?
You see what's on my back?
Let me see.
Listen, call somebody the wrong name. Call somebody the wrong name if you want to. I'ma cry.
Real bad.
I'ma cry.
Real bad. Real bad. Because that's something
I'ma
to
cry
think
and be
about.
stupid because I'm still gonna stay with you. No, I'm playing.
Absolutely.
I ain't
for
ready to leave, so I'm
real.
act like I don't hear it.
And is that good? Like, you did, it sounds similar. I heard the similar. I know it was mine.
Hey, Tisha, I know you said Tara.
absolutely.
I know you said
Yeah,
Tara.
yeah.
You didn't say Tisha.
Try it
I know what you
again. Try
meant.
it.
It was silent.
It's silent.
Just stupid. I was stupid. I was stupid.
We got a comment. I'm gonna read some of the
got some
comments.
comments.
Yeah, you can't read it.
You sure
Oh,
can't,
somebody
yeah.
said, "Dina, wear your glasses." So
I
they you can
know.
read.
Y'all said that before we started too.
Yep, she can't find them.
She be announcing stuff.
I think this is in reference to the girls' trip. The friends should understand too, and I can't hang on the ceilings with them. Okay.
Who said that?
One of our followers
Followers,
said
they
they
said
should understand, like she can't hang,
yeah.
if she on a girl's trip, she ain't gonna be able to hang
That
on the
is-
ceiling.
that is true,
They
too.
should know the stipulations. Yeah, because you know what I always...
You don't want to send nobody home to no turmoil.
No.
So that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always tell Dina, like, Dina and I are single, but then we got friends that one's married and one's engaged. But I always say, sometimes I don't have, like, friend etiquette. And I'm working on myself. Like, you know, I think, like, I can call them... Come on, y'all. Let's meet me here.
It's
you know
hard
what
to
I mean?
believe when you say that.
Oh,
You don't have friend
No,
etiquette.
let me take that back. I do have friend etiquette, but I don't think about like
In that perspective.
calling at the last minute. Like, let's go.
But
to
yeah,
sex.
that's
you know
what
what I
you
mean.
mean in that
You got to be
perspective.
respectful. Like
Yeah.
you calling it's 11 o'clock at night. Come meet me. I can't do that.
Or
You know what I
2
mean?
o'clock. So go
That's
to
what
another room.
Right.
Okay.
See, so you more
Just don't have me on speaker.
this. Oh yeah, I don't.
Oh,
I don't have
FaceTime etiquette,
for
she
real. I
do
don't
not have.
When I say friend, I am. I'm
listen.
We on the phone like, we all them niggas in the room.
Right, exactly. Then sometimes they be like, you don't have your iPod in. Oh, I know.
When I see it come in, if I'm not, hey, that's
Yeah, I be thinking like, why did you even answer? Because y'all already
Hey.
know. So
no.
so.
This. Wait a minute. When she know,
hurting.
when she hear that,
She like-
when she hear that,
I be
wait a minute.
Like, hold on.
Yeah, right, dang. Because they know I'm gonna go far.
Right. She play too much.
It's good stuff.
I'm pretty good with codes with that though.
You are,
Yeah.
They not.
Like, hey, bro.
Oh, you are. Yeah, you are. Yeah, they play. Mhm. I heard your footsteps back there with your new Timberlands on. I know you back there trying to play it off. That's what I do.
You know what?
You know I do.
Play
that.
too much.
Like, she always talking about you.
Yeah. You the best husband.
And for all of
He probably
us.
watching right now like, you on there lying. No, he is. You the best
Like
husband.
them dirty
You the best
bitches.
husband.
Oh God, I can't.
All right. So we want to know, is it hard? Well, we don't know your relationship status. Can you say it on here?
I am single.
Okay, she's single, so we can ask. Being single, I can wait.
She couldn't wait.
Stop that, Janine.
Okay.
Being single, do you think in your position, celebrity, in that category, is it harder to date being in that status than it would be if you wasn't? Does that make sense?
Ask me one more time.
Okay, so you're an actress and everything else that you got going on. Do you think it's harder for you to date? Because, you know, sometimes men can feel like,
Oh, I see what you're saying. That's
that
not.
make sense?
That's not in that.
yeah, they're not in that.
rim. That level. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not dating right now.
Okay.
So I wouldn't say no. I love the chase.
Okay.
I love the chase,
Okay.
but I'm not dating right now.
Okay.
Due to the fact that for the most part, I've always been in a relationship. I've never had this
me
time.
What's your sign? What's your sign?
What's Sagittarius?
Are you?
Sag nasty.
Sag
nasty. You was Sagittarius?
What's your birthday?
I'm a full blown. I ain't no half breed.
Oh,
you know
it's
when your
real
birthday
bread.
fall in the middle, but you the next month.
What's the date?
The 17th of December.
Ooh.
On the
Full blown.
6th.
You the 6th. You a full breed.
Yeah.
You know them half breeds starting the 21st. Going into January. We don't like or the or no November. After November 21st, they go into them the step. You know.
I cannot.
We got a lot in common. That isn't that me? Everything I say, I've always been in a relationship since I was in high school. This is the time, my first time ever really being single.
This chase is personal for me. So I was like, I just want to do me.
And you got peace and all. This, is that me over there?
I be on the internet just scrolling like she getting cheated on. She getting cheated
is that
on.
me?
I saw him last week. He don't like her. I'm just playing.
No.
I'm just playing.
Okay, well, those was my thoughts. I mean, I'm like, you was just in those Christmas pajamas, and then here you are, the next.
I'm like, he was trying to give me those pajamas. He gave them to her. All right.
Bye.
I just think being single, I see so much. It's like,
do.
and I'm
you
like,
do.
okay.
Yeah, I don't think I wanted to come out with this journey and stepping out and acting out. I didn't want to come out with that pressure because then I need to go out here and learn what I like.
Oh my God.
I don't want to go in with no expectations. Like he said, because I make it clear.
Yeah.
He said I can't do this.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Ain't that's me.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's me. I say that all the time. I'm focusing on everything I got going on. I don't need you to be like, oh, who? And who was on that show and he said, and you looked at him this. No, I'm trying.
Like he was the runner. He was the personal assistant.
I can't follow his God's plans. Yeah, there you go.
But
I don't need the energy.
And when all that happens, right, with the individual, because I have to be positive and think like every person is not like that.
No,
but be
right?
being
That's
respectful
true.
though.
Yeah.
Leave work at work when work is over and the scene is over.
Absolutely.
Leave it there.
Leave it there.
But I respect a lot of celebrities who are in a relationship. I know locally, what's her name, Makiva.
Yeah.
Makiva, Crystal Vidal. They have their things going on. It's security over there. I like that. I don't really know their story. I come across their videos from time to time, but they both do their thing.
Absolutely.
On screen, it's a respect there. So I'm like, both can be done. Also depends on not just your partner. It depends on the individual. And having your own thing going on. Because if you don't have nothing going on, you will be all up in what the other person is doing. Have your own thing going on and know your partner. If you know your partner, you ain't got to worry about X, Y, Z because you know her.
Absolutely.
Or you know him.
Or if you understand the industry that your partner is in.
That too.
It's kind of like when they don't understand.
It's both.
Yeah.
It's
kind of
both.
like,
You have to be
both ways.
secure of yourself.
absolutely.
You have to be just, you got to
It
have
needs
your
to be
big
a healthy
panties on.
relationship.
Yeah, I
draws, whatever.
who was that? Cash Doll when
Okay.
she did her thing with BMF in the
Yep,
premiere of her
absolutely.
Tatas. Her man sat right next to her at the premiere. Laughing. Her
And
mama was
watched
like,
it.
"That's where she get it from." But he supported her.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. You
Right.
have to have somebody that understands.
It was
Right.
weird. She was sitting on top of Little Meech.
And she was just
Her
like,
her titties wasn't east and west either. They was together.
Yeah,
They was up there. Her man was up there like,
Yeah, that's me.
Absolutely.
he faked her.
That's
God,
what-
that's-
Absolutely.
Right.
And
The
I'm about
man.
to look at this bank account when we done
Okay.
in this movie. And I just saw a
Stop
clip.
the
She was just
releasing.
on the podcast. I love that for her.
On,
They
Shay
asked
Shay?
her.
Shay Shay.
I didn't see it, but I seen
me
clips of
either.
it.
Oh, he asked
what'd he say?
her, would she date someone that just had, I didn't mean to say just, Lord forgive me, but has a 9 to 5 opposed to her
Her level.
her career.
Yeah.
And she was just like, I mean, I have a lot going on and I'm never home. And then she was just like, if he got a 9 to 5, I'll try it.
For real.
Instead of saying, oh no, I'm not doing it, he not making this, she didn't. She was like, I'll try it. And she was like, if it work, it work. If it don't, it don't.
Yeah, you don't have to necessarily make the same amount or have the same
Exactly.
amount, but you can accommodate in other areas. Like, okay, you may have a little bit more time.
Yep.
You can be taking care of X, Y, and
you
Z
go.
and hold this down while I'm out here or in this city or in this state.
Exactly.
So, and what you do with your money, you may not make a lot, but what are you doing?
doing
How are you
with it? How
investing
you
with what you
managing
are
it?
making?
Absolutely,
So,
absolutely.
Where it's
yeah.
not
That's
hurting
real.
me or
Absolutely.
us.
Okay,
or
because I know
yourself.
I know a lot of people who a lot of men that make a lot of money more than the woman or equivalent to what the woman is bringing in. And you hear about them in the news or just on social media. I don't want to say no names. I don't want to do that. But you hear stories. So it doesn't.
We can read behind the line.
Yeah. Just
We got
because.
it.
In fact, I think the problems be a little worse.
Exactly.
A little worse. It's like, what?
What do you think about when guys say 50-50 or what you bring to the table?
I don't believe in 50-50.
Okay.
Because if you bring in 50, where the other 50 going? You come with 100, I come with 100, we're going to leave with 2.
There you go.
But 50-50,
I don't believe in it.
what's going on with you? You can't go the whole 100 because I'm going to go the whole 100. So, yeah, if we both come with 100, we got 200.
It's like they make it a big deal. And
That other 50 leaves room for me to put it over there.
There you
for me
go.
to put, no. Go the whole
and
100.
what you bringing to the table. If one more guy asks me what I'm bringing to, I'm going to flip that table over because I am the
It's
table.
more.
I am the table.
It's more than just money, though.
Exactly.
This is what
I'm
people,
bringing you mental stimulation.
Yeah.
I'm bringing you everything. What you mean?
Yeah.
Right, because every person can't provide that for you.
Absolutely.
That goes not just
Absolutely.
financially,
But
but
it-
mentally,
but exactly.
emotionally.
Emotionally.
Honestly,
And
mentally
also
is more
there you
important
go.
to me.
Especially- yes.
Also, the man as well.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
They have to also have that that part as well. They just can't just have just the funds.
You cannot.
You have to have a
how are
safe.
you
have to
adding
have
to my mental.
Yes, you should be. I should feel safe
Yeah.
to come to you. I should be vulnerable as well as you should be as vulnerable to come to me and express yourself to me.
Yeah.
That's part of it as
I
well.
just said, I gotta respond. I just said if another man asks what I bring to the table, he said, "What you bringing to the table?" I just said,
Yeah, but when you know what you bring to the table, you ain't scared to eat alone either.
Exactly.
But I just think earlier I was I don't know, remember where I was at, but I was seeing a clip that was old of Janet Jackson. They were asking her the reason behind her and Jermaine Dupri breaking up. He have a lot of money.
Right.
He have a successful career, but she spoke about mentally.
"Yeah, I was just about to say." Did you bring
It was
the mental
her
aspect?
it was too expensive to leave. It was too expensive to play with her mental like that. So it's like I couldn't. She said he was a great guy, which I believe, but once that mental go, your body is following it.
Absolutely.
And when it shows, that body is following
It's
everything.
following
It's like a
that.
trickle
We want
down
you to get
effect.
you on here.
You look how you feel.
Absolutely.
So it's like, don't play with that mental. I don't care how much money you got.
Absolutely.
Offset
You can have a kazooie.
had money.
And what people don't realize, everybody and everything is a lesson. Maybe maybe that was her lesson. Maybe that wasn't permanent. Learn from it, what you learned from her and what he taught you.
That's true.
And go on.
Yep.
That is true.
Seriously.
I believe that wholeheartedly. But yeah, that mental, I don't care what, don't play with my mental. Don't do that. Everything is like a trickle down effect. Once that mental is tainted,
Absolutely. Yep.
you don't have a mental space to do anything. That means your
don't.
dreams is getting ready to go. That means your
Absolutely.
physical is starting to fall apart. Your hair is about to start falling apart. Your work performance is about to fail.
Everything.
All of that.
Done.
Don't do that.
Everything.
No.
I want to talk about your dance. Your.
Yeah, tell us.
What's that?
No
Yes.
Well, I've always been a dancer. I loved, even growing up in my household, that's all we did. Dance. With my mom, dance. It was always, no matter where we live, it was always an in-house studio from my dad. But my mom, when my dad would go to work, she would crank that up.
And that's it.
Dancing. I love dancing. I was in a marching band. We danced in there too. But the first dance studio that I've ever danced at and fell in love with was the Zone, the Dance Zone studio over on Northwestern.
Yep.
And I was only doing hip hop at first.
That was
But
it.
then
Okay.
one of the instructors was like, I think you would like, actually it was one of the students was like, I think you would like jazz.
Okay.
And I started doing the adult jazz. I'm like, I can get with this. And then the performing, I love performing.
Yeah.
And then she was like, I think you would like tap. I tried tap and ended up liking tap better than all of them.
Right?
Did you ever do point or no?
You know what? I tried it. They offered the Zone offered point as well. I did it and I liked it. I didn't see myself going anywhere with it, but it was fun. I liked it. It'll give you a good stretch too.
It will and mess your feet up.
It will.
That's what I think my biggest fear was. Because everybody did point.
I ended up messing my
toes
you want
from
the
that.
ballet?
Yeah, and all of that.
But I like watching it.
Yeah, it's
like
awesome.
watching it.
It's awesome.
And aerial ringing.
Okay.
is a
Tell us
good thing. So you know how you
people that don't know.
the late where if you ever go to I ain't no clown or nothing, but you know you go to the circus and you see the little ladies in the air on the little the hoop and the little cute glittery outfits.
So that's you.
I love it.
Wow,
That and
that's
tap
awesome.
dance
Okay.
have been my thing, and it was crazy. I got into that. It was a woman, one of my hair clients from hair. She was 65 years old, and she had been asking me to go. And I'm like, anytime somebody would ask me to go somewhere, I would always be like, no.
No.
Not just because I didn't like that person, but it was just me having a hard time coming out. I'm like, no. But I ended up going, and it was the best stretch I ever had in my life.
Wow. You need that.
Got rid of my sciatic nerve and everything. I'm like, ooh,
Yeah.
sheesh. And it was a little sexy. I'm sorry, Pastor Mike. But it was sexy.
Pastor Mike human.
He
He likes sexy
He
too.
is.
Don't get that wrong. I think people don't be afraid.
Pastor Mike is funny. Listen, you can tell when he felt his glasses, his windows in his glass start getting foggy.
His nerves get bad. You hear that, Mike? Your nerves get bad. It's okay. It's okay. He human. We all human.
But yes, I love anything in the form of art.
That's awesome.
I love art.
Awesome. I want you to do
It's a form of
picture.
expression.
It is. You got another one before I ask her another one?
Go ahead,
No, go ahead.
Yeah, she be all
No,
right.
I'm trying to give you.
I can't wait for y'all to see this movie.
We can't.
I can't
yeah,
wait
we can't,
either.
y'all.
It's
Listen,
just
the
been
link
like-
is in the bio.
Yes.
Y'all purchase tickets. If you can't go, at least donate to the film.
Yeah.
Hard workers. This is excellent. It's an excellent movie.
I want to say something else. It's
Come
so
on.
crazy. I'm excited because you can be on a set and shoot and film a whole movie and still not know how it's going to turn out. You don't know what order it's well, you do because you've read the script, but you don't know
Yeah.
how it's going, what's going to be. You don't know what's going to get taken out, what's going to get kept in. You don't know when you going to come in. I'm like, oh, I hope they don't bring me in no ugly points. Hey, God.
No. it's
Shit.
gonna be
And they
awesome.
had Joe had me in an asymmetrical wig. I'm like, at one point, one of the ladies had to tell me like,
Fix
I'm
it.
like,
she was like,
she was like, it's sliding back. She was like, it's sliding back.
Get it. You pulled it back. Right.
She like-
got it together. Like, that's awesome.
Right.
We excited. We can't wait. We gonna be.
But
right
I'm like,
there.
but she told me. The director didn't say nothing.
He
I'm
just
like,
letting it slide.
He direct.
Right.
He was like, get that together.
You got- yeah, we
That's
can't
what
have you
she
out
did
there
for
like
you.
that.
goodness, but yeah.
I
oh
came
my
on
God.
set one time. You all were on, I want to say Linwood at the liquor store when you were doing one.
I didn't go to that.
you didn't go
I
there?
seen the
Okay.
clips of it, but I didn't go out there because I didn't know that we can go to the different.
Oh,
It's been
okay.
times to where some directors, they if it's a close, if you're not in that shot, stay away.
Okay.
But I wish I would have known that it was open for me to go
maybe it
because I
wasn't
like
open.
to
Maybe
learn.
I
I'm
just-
always
oh.
curious.
You
I
just
like to
made that
learn.
maybe-
Like,
No, maybe I got invited.
what did you think?
Oh, I thought it was awesome. I told Mike, you sit back here because he's
so
like,
funny.
I don't walk like that. I ain't do that like that. I ain't say that like that in this.
I didn't
scene.
hear what he was saying. I never heard any of what he was saying, but when I would look over at him, I would see him on Joe's shoulder, like, you don't know what he's saying, but every time something happened, he like.
All of this
But
business.
when I started hearing the interviews and hearing Joe speak about it, or Cordell speak about it, I'm like, oh, that's what he was doing. But I'm like, dang, he kept doing it. Jeez. Why you hire him if you don't trust him?
I think when you think about it, you know what you lived and what you
Yeah.
went through, and you think like
critiquing it. He critiquing it.
Yeah, that's
And
it.
understanding too that you have to put certain things in
when
there
he said
for the
on Saturday,
entertainment.
I think it'll change.
I think he's gonna be proud.
He's gonna be
I think he's
proud.
gonna be real proud. Sheesh. But
excited.
shout out to the whole cast. I watched them
whole
people work
cast.
their behinds off. I'm talking
Really?
I'm like, I'm gotta up my game. You got people in the corner, they eyes closed, they reading lines. I'm like, sheesh,
How
these
long
people
was
are
the,
acting.
How long was the process? The filming process.
Honestly, I would say they did it pretty fast because I
Really?
did another. I have another premiere in Hollywood, California.
Oh,
It's a red carpet premiere for a movie. It's called The Dream.
congratulations!
But we ain't here for that. But thank you.
Yes.
But that one I filmed a year ago,
It took a okay.
and the premiere is next month.
Wow.
But with Joe, we started September, the second week of September,
Okay.
and we already doing a premiere. So I'm like, oh,
That's awesome.
somebody lost sleep making sure this was coming together.
Absolutely.
They wasn't playing, so this was pretty quick.
That's good.
So September, how many months is that? October, November, December, January, Five. Dang, y'all some beasts. Y'all some respect.
That's it.
Listen, respect.
So what
Dang.
other upcoming projects you have? You have another premiere.
Lately I've been writing. I
for
want to get into
you.
directing, but I'm not naive to believe that, okay, I'm about to just jump out there and do it. No. I have to understudy a few people with still writing.
Okay.
I've been working on writing a few scripts myself.
Okay, great.
And writing a book first.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Somebody near and dear to me told me that it would probably be wise to do a book first. But I'm prepared to do that. But I want to start writing and doing a few things of my own. Just getting out there. But I ain't going to just do it because I want it to be right.
Absolutely.
Right.
I want to, which goes back to me coming out my shell. I want to rub shoulders with certain people. I know Nadia writes. I want to just learn from other people so I can trial and error. What did you do? Pick your brain about this. I don't want to do, because you lose a lot of money doing that.
We have to
And then
network.
time, we sure do.
Because I know a lot of film directors, and I know a female film. I think you're probably good. With
Hey, look at her
bouncing
looking
off
out for
of her.
me.
Absolutely.
Listen.
That'll be good stuff. We have something for you.
Likewise.
Because I know,
They done
I
became
got
family.
nervous.
They done.
yeah, we
Family
family.
up in here
Yes.
now.
My daughter has her own business, so when you said, I wanted to bring you some
I
wine.
support. Thank you, Cordell.
but She made.
You know what? This is my weakness.
Oh, so you can't
It
have
ain't
this
smoking.
through
It ain't
January.
drinking. Sweets.
Oh, so this perfect.
Sweets
So
is
she
my
made you some
weakness. Gosh, thank you. Thank you. Cupcakes galore.
Yep.
These look amazing.
Yep, hope you
Sisters
enjoy
with
them.
opinions.
That's it. Right. That's how we do.
Now I'm gonna take one out and I'm gonna keep them in the car because I'll eat all of these tonight. But if I keep them and take one and leave them in the car, if I
Okay.
want another one, I'm gonna have to get up and go outside
And
and
go
get
outside
it.
to get it. You be
If
like,
I don't want to do that, then I'm gonna have to wait. But
Right.
yes,
Oh,
these are so pretty. Got the glitter on it. Yes, support. Cupcake
it.
galore. Jayla Latimer. On Latimer?
It's a long E, Latimer.
Latimer.
Like
She
don't like when I say.
gonna let me butcher it though.
no.
No,
These are
she
cute.
always. Thank you. Shout out.
gonna have to
Listen,
sneak
if
these
you
in the
all
house. Are
any
these strawberry?
occasion, yep, they strawberry lemon. I
Hey.
think any occasion, you all can support Cupcakes Galore.
Cupcakes
Yes.
galore.
Yeah, and listen,
Support.
you all.
Let me follow her
we
right
have
now.
the link on YouTube. Please, if come out support. If you can't make the premiere, you can always donate. What's the name of the link? I don't want to mess it up. It's Leap. Ticket Leap. You can go on Ticket Leap. Yep. And the name of the movie is My Father's Blood.
My father's blood.
Father's blood.
Absolutely. We want to see y'all. We're going to be there. We're going to be there early, Janine. Get yourself together early so we'll be on time. Yep. We learned today.
Really?
Our new friend told us we need to be places at least, what,
45 minutes.
45 minutes.
That's
Scope
going
the-
to kill
scope the
me.
scene
That's-
out.
I think y'all probably have to tell me a different time.
And it helps
That's
get your anxiety. If you have anxiety or anything, it helps
It
keep
helps
that
you
down.
with
But
that.
when you come 45 minutes early, you get to scope the scene. You get to watch everybody come in, even the boss. And
we get to see
do your
everything.
own-
We going to get there 45 minutes early.
Because once the
would
job
love to
start,
see it.
you ain't got time to do it. Once the job start, it's time to do your job. If you come in a little early, you can be like a little fly on the wall.
See,
Just
that's good.
picking
That's
up
good stuff. 'cause
some of
Let me
everything.
tell
Because
you
this
how-
one late to everything.
I be stressed
to
out.
everything.
I start working.
See?
at
You
7.
come in 40 minutes.
I start working at 7. I log in at 6:57. And I
Oh,
be
you
like,
take
ooh,
all your
boy.
minutes.
I be like,
She
ooh,
take
like,
all
I be
her
like, ooh, Let me
minutes.
get my be
That's
like,
my cousin.
Everything. Posters be everywhere, stuff be flagged, and I join in the meeting like ain't nothing happened.
You go one of those that come in early and you going to wait till the last minute. I'm not on the clock.
Absolutely. And
I'm
when we
be
used
for
to
real.
work
This
in
be me. Snooze. Oh, I got 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Oh, every time.
Taking all your
we
minutes.
used to work in the building. I used to be running their heels on. I'm looking at people in the kitchen cooking and making calls. I'm like, what?
I've been here.
Yeah,
Those
I'm
are the
like,
people who
what?
get up
I
at
spilled
4 in the
all
morning,
my
4,
food
5 in the
on me
morning.
on the way there that I cooked.
But yes,
So that's
Oh,
good stuff.
God.
See, you learn,
especially
you
in the
learn
morning.
from-
I am a morning, but I stay up late too.
Yeah,
But
I
can
stay
get
up
up
real
early.
I
Do
do.
you ever get
I
up
do
early?
stay up late, but I'm not a morning person. I am not.
That's the
I'm
best
a
time
night
to get
person.
up. If you get up in the morning, the whole world is still shut down. It's like a
Yeah.
certain kind of peace that you only
Absolutely.
get at that time. It's it's a peace you cannot buy.
My mom.
Yeah.
and
then
her
then
best-
you start noticing when it
Yeah.
get chaotic.
My mom and her best friend, they have been
I'ma
best
work
friends
on that.
forever.
Ooh.
They used to talk on the phone every morning at 5 o'clock. I used to be like, I wouldn't be your friend because what are y'all doing? But she said that's the only time they had no interruptions from us.
That's,
Yep.
They can, gossip,
everything.
whatever
You
they
don't hear
wanted
no
to
traffic.
do. Yeah, they ain't have
It's
to worry
sound-
about none of that.
It's
Yeah,
soundless.
absolutely.
You don't hear
Yeah.
nothing.
Absolutely.
Even birds like, shut up.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just us. We got what, about 3 minutes. Oh, we got
I
5
enjoyed you.
minutes. We enjoyed.
Boy, this is fun, but,
yeah, you
come
gotta
on.
come back. We had to get her y'all.
Yeah.
In a minute.
Her schedule about to get hectic.
real
Right,
bad.
because
It's gonna be-
listen, by next year I should be working with Lawrence Fishburne. I'm like, where I know you from? I don't know. I'm just
That's
playing. I'm just playing. I would
We're
never.
gonna be in the back. We're gonna
You
show
like,
45
hey, Tara? I'm
minutes. and I'll
like,
be
where I know you from?
Excuse, yep. Excuse me.
You like, remember
I'm gonna
me
be
from
pulling
way
up
back
my
with the Wade
phone.
Cat?
Like, remember you was over here? Absolutely. At least let me meet Denzel or somebody.
I would never. I would never.
I cannot.
I always appreciate the people who got. I told you this is my
Absolutely.
first
What's going
podcast. I've been asked to do them. And I'm like,
Really? And you turned them down? Look at God. Look at God. I
I'm
was
like, what
no.
did I say? But I ain't one of them just talking to. I know it's hard to believe. I don't just be talking for no reason. Like, you ain't shut up since you been here.
That's what
But
we
no,
do here.
yeah.
That's what we do.
It depends
here.
on what.
Yeah.
It just depends.
Yeah.
We pulled it
Yeah,
out of you
depends.
just like
And
they
then,
pulled it out of you for
yeah,
this
when they take Cordell too and Pastor Mike, I'm like, they credible.
Had to do it.
They credible.
do it.
They proved to be credible in a short
She
period of time.
stamped y'all name.
Stamped y'all name.
Absolutely. We appreciate
Stay good
it.
people.
We
Listen,
appreciate you
all,
for coming on.
I always say it might be
I
somebody
need
laying
to
on that
follow
good
you all. You gotta
couch.
send me,
Yep.
send me your social media handle so I
yeah.
can follow, support, and keep
We
up
gon-
with what y'all doing.
We gonna, yeah, because she
Oh, your nails
keep it.
cute.
Thank you. Listen, you all, somebody on that good couch. I hope you learned something today. Maybe we helped and heal somebody
For your
today. Yeah.
dreams
Hey, y'all.
and pursue
Absolutely.
and don't give up.
Nope. And listen, we want to see y'all Saturday, 6:30. Let's go see My Father's Blood.
6:30. Oh, and can I get my social media?
Yes,
please.
I got to get in the habit of doing that. I will be in a whole setting. I will be out and about and will never mention social media.
And I'm gonna give you an app where you can put all your social media, and now all they gotta do is scan a barcode.
And then by the time I leave, and then I'm like, what is your? I'm like, dang, I never even brought it up. But my Facebook
Everybody, how they
is-
can follow you, support you.
My Facebook is Tara Cheri. My Instagram is Latara Cheri, LATARACHERI. And help me, I think I
You
am
on
like
TikTok or no?
you know what, I
You
need to get a TikTok.
What is
I need to get TikTok.
Well,
her TikTok will be coming soon.
It's coming soon. It's coming tonight.
Soon. Absolutely.
It's coming
Real
tonight
bad. I can't
to a phone
believe
near you.
Yes, absolutely. I can't believe
She just be cracking up.
Not the phone.
Listen, she made me feel like I had a chance of comedy. She been giggling.
Not the phone.
Yeah.
Yes. Listen, y'all follow her, support her. Come see her on Saturday.
Yes. Listen, that movie
Show
is going
up.
to. It's a roller coaster. It's
Absolutely.
gonna be some funny, good, serious, sad. It's gonna make you tear up.
Yeah.
You're gonna find. I'm guaranteed everybody they're going to see themselves
Themselves in that
within
movie.
at least one character. Whether you were the girlfriend, whether you were the Mike position, whether you were
Absolutely.
one of the brothers, whether you were somebody at the liquor store. It doesn't matter.
You're gonna be in that movie.
Whether you were the connect.
There you go.
Or a pastor, another pastor that been through this. But everybody have a story. I admire the
do.
whole cast because they got up there. They were able to be vulnerable enough to tell their
Yes.
stories. So I'm like, dang.
Absolutely.
And from them telling their story, it gave me the confidence to be able to be like, okay, yeah, that's how I'm sitting up here today.
There you go. That's God. That's good.
On everything. Somebody out there praying for me. I can feel it.
That's it. We appreciate you. We appreciate you all
appreciate
joining
you.
in.
Y'all up here
If I
looking
did, we
amazing, looking
Thank
good.
you.
They on black looking like two sexy criminals.
We,
But I'm playing.
That's it. We did this on purpose, didn't we?
Him too. Look at like, leave me alone.
You tell her to share
me
one of your
alone.
cupcakes. Tell her to share one of the cupcakes.
Ain't get one of these. I'm
No,
sorry.
excuse me.
Wait, don't go that
I'll bring
far.
you some next week.
Don't go that too far.
I went
like,
far. Listen, y'all, join in next week.
Oh, God.
I sure. I'm gonna
7
tune
o'clock.
in next. I'm tuning in every week now.
Yes, thank
I'm
you.
hip.
We appreciate
I'm hip.
you.
I'm hip. Oh, wait.